Hey, SheepDog here. In this video we're going to be looking at adding waypoints to CDU in flight. Um, Here we are, we're out loitering around, waiting to open the jaws of death, bring down fire from heaven onto the enemy, and we get the call that there's an outpost under attack, and they give us a waypoint so that we can get over to it, and we're going to look at how to put that into the CDU. CDU. Alright, here I'm using voice attack, if you're wondering how I did that, with snap views to pull up our CDU. Multiple ways in the A-10 to put this in, but for this video we're just going to stick with using the CDU. So the first thing I want to do is pull up my waypoint menu, which you see here. If for some reason you're seeing something different on the display, if you look at the buttons down here you see the WP, and that's your waypoint button, and then you can go to steer point or waypoint, and that'll bring you back up to that screen. What you want to note here is this question mark with the number 5 means that's going to be our next waypoint to be assigned. So what we want to do is name it. I'm going to use OP on the keypad to name it for Outpost, and then I'm going to hit that button next to the number 5. And now up here we have waypoint 5 OP. The other thing that we want to do is change our grid coordinates. Lat long's kind of mess to try and put in, a little bit more difficult, so we're going to change it to UTM for our value. And then in this particular case we were given the grid 38 Tango, so we want to notify or verify that this says 38 Tango, and then we're going to take in the grid coordinates. So using the keypad, the grid coordinates I have are Lima, November, 1, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3, and right here I'm going to add that grid coordinate. So now that's saved as waypoint 5 for OP. Recenter. And then if we look up here on the HUD, I'm going to change myself over to waypoint 5, and we see that we have OP as waypoint 5. And we're going to validate that over on the TAD and actually see where that's at. Left MFD. Alright, up here on the TAD, I need to zoom out on the map a little bit. Looks like we're pretty far away. Oh, looks like I changed waypoints. There we go, waypoint 5. So we can see where we're at from that waypoint that we put in. You can also recenter. Oh, I changed my waypoint. That's okay. One thing I didn't mention, CDU. On your CDU, you need to look down here at steer point. Make sure you're in mission if you're having trouble seeing it. Mission's going to show you that new waypoint when you're trying to actually cycle through and pull that up for navigation. But that's all I've got. Hope this helps you out with adding waypoints to the CDU.